Ooh, this may be our 100th episode. I think it is.
Oh my God.
Is it? Because the Trina was 98. Terry Crews was 99. Yeah, this is number 100.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Happy 100 episode. Okay.
Right. Wow. Yeah, this is number 100.
Oh my
So
goodness.
soon. Jesus. Is this it? Really?
No,
Let me see.
it makes sense because we started last August. 100 episodes strong. That's really
yeah,
impressive.
this is number 100. Wow.
And
Well,
look what we've done with it.
what happened?
And look at what we've done with it.
I know, right? Cheers.
Oh my, that's a cheers moment. Cheers.
And cheers to y'all.
Thank you so much for giving us, I don't even know how many views, how many hours of watch times. The numbers don't matter. What matters is every week, I look forward, Chris looks forward, y'all look forward to all of us getting together down in the comments about the bullshit. We shake a little shimmy. Sometimes we're wet, sometimes we're dry, sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad. But wow, like 2 years, 100 episodes. Think about how many TV shows don't even get to 100 episodes.
Exactly.
Oh, we've really done something.
I agree. To the next 100.
To the next 1,000. Let's get that 1,000 syndication money. Jason Lee, we're coming for you, your job, and your relevance. But however, we'll let you keep that toop on your head for now, unless I find some other use for it. Well, hello.
Hi, how are you?
20 pounds lighter than I was 2 months ago.
And tanner, too.
Thank you. I've got that glow.
Right, like you don't even need lighting right now.
Best agrees with me.
The topics are just like overpouring this week. Like, you had to film a little early.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, this is too good for just an alleged.
Like,
I was like,
I really don't even,
New York.
I really don't even know where to begin.
Well, let's see. We start with my favorite person and one of yours, Amanda
Seals. Congratulations to her. She's gonna be hosting the BET Music Awards. Yes, BET Awards, basically. They're gonna be online or what?
Yeah, it's gonna be virtual.
Virtual, that's what I mean, virtual. I think it's a good look for her. Good for her. Like, I'm happy. I think she's gonna be like, quote unquote, real. She's gonna be blackety black for BET. She's gonna be no nonsense. So I can't wait to see what she does with it.
You see, I was about to grab my goggles and go underwater, but she ain't even worth all that trouble. I would say
this might propel her. It just depends on what she does with it.
I am going to give some constructive advice. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be nasty. I'm not even going to be harsh. And you know how much I love to be harsh. I think she really needs to take this opportunity to, like she said, I'm a comedian first, be funny. That's what I want from you, Amanda. Be funny. Like shut my motherfucking mouth. Shut my mouth. Shut me up. Whereas like, child, the girl funny. If you're funny, you funny. If you can sing, you can sing. I never say Beyonce can't sing. She just steals the songs that she sings. That's my issue. Carly Red! That's my issue with her.
Well,
fucking Shekinah, okay? I don't miss that. I don't miss that. I don't miss it. Wait, listen, do you know what I hear? We heard a little bit of a kid's birthday party earlier, and that's about it.
But yeah, that's your issue with Beyonce. I'm not sure if that's factual. But moving on. Um, Speaking of Amanda Seals, what did you think of the Insecure finale? I noticed that your finale review was 5 minutes.
Well,
Like,
the show is 5 minutes. Come the hell on. Come the hell, like, how long am I supposed to talk about a 20-minute episode?
I was like,
You've been given
damn,
me shit to fucking work with.
you paid that.
Every episode, we have 100 episodes of Pop Roast that are longer than Insecure. 100. No season breaks, no years off, no weeks off. Well, no, we had to take 1 week off because the pandemic, I just couldn't. We've taken like 1, maybe 2 weeks off at most. We're not quitters. We're not those people. We go to work.
Right. It didn't give me what I want. I was entertained, but everyone saw the pregnancy coming from a mile away.
I was so beyond disgusted. It's like, I just felt like the show, it felt like a cop-out. We didn't need to do that. We didn't need to go there. Like, one, we really just could have moved the fuck on from Lawrence. Like, she could have, like Nathan could have been, much more of a starring role. Or it just could have been the adventures of Issa and, I don't know, her being funny. I am tired of comedians not being funny. Like, she calls herself a comedian, a comedic actress. She's this writer. Where are the jokes? Natasha Rothwell, it's your time to shine, heifer. Come on out. Front and center. It's your time.
Yeah, I was left real, like, I just wanted some joy from the episode, and I didn't get that.
Okay, they have a few wins, like when Issa had, the block party go right, but then something always had to go wrong. It always has to be some bullshit. Like, I understand a show has to have conflict, but we could see them happy for an episode, and it would not be the end of the fucking world.
Mm-hmm. Well, season 5, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm a watch. I'm a support. It's just, maybe they shouldn't bill it as a comedy. Maybe they should bill it as a drama, because I feel like it's a drama with a few jokes. I'm waiting to see the celebration of Black joy. I'm waiting to see them really win and be happy rather than like this 3 years of this funky ass friendship plotline.
Well, we had an announcement, a special announcement for Real Housewives of Potomac. We finally have a date. It's August 2nd.
Okay.
Hopefully they can stick to this, but I think this is like definitely going to happen on August 2nd. It's a long fucking time, but at least we getting it.
Well, they was going to have to use it at some point, but yeah, they're doing August 2nd so that way they can stretch it through the fall. And I bet you they probably gave us extra episodes.
Hopefully.
Sean Kingston started a professional boxing league for rappers.
Sean Kingston.
Exactly. He had that one hit from the
Oh, yeah. Beautiful girl.
And now all he has is debt after debt after debt, walking around in cubic zirconia chains.
I totally forgot about him. Wow.
The rest of us did too. He was supposedly buying a house on Love and Listings, which is also coming back soon. I think it's like July 2nd.
Yep.
And he, of course, didn't get approved because of debt. Yeah.
He needs a hit.
I think hits are his problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
Our last episode, we were discussing B. Simone, and then when the video came out, that's when the plagiarism accusation came out. Ain't that some shit? Like, all she had to do is keep her mouth shut because people are petty online. Like, people search for that. And here's the thing. They basically caught her red-handed too. Like, there was no denying it. And she couldn't even deny it. So what she did, well, first she copied from this white girl or whatever. And I think she copied from some other people as well. So she went and blamed her team. And she said, well, I'm the coach, you know, so I got to make sure, like, you know, I got to take responsibility for it.
If you're saying you have to take responsibility for somebody else's work, that means somebody else was already doing your work for you. So you're not putting the shit out. That's
She
like
already
I
knew
was,
that
you
she
know,
never wrote a
over in
book.
the plant writing all the jokes for me.
Yeah, she said that she never wrote a book before. I'm like, well, no shit, you know?
This is why you hire a good ghostwriter so things like this don't happen.
So this is what someone brought up, which was really annoying. I can't remember who it was. It was some like Z-list celebrity. They were saying like, oh, why are we giving B. Simone a hard time? Like a black woman when Kylie Jenner and all them be stealing shit.
We give them a hard time too.
Yes.
The fuck? Here's the thing. We're not their audience, so we can't boycott and have it matter because, you know, they got them, they people is supporting them. But we always point out every time Kim Kardashian steps out the fucking house, it's like, okay, what did you appropriate today? How'd you do your dole today? Remember that? How'd you appropriate it? That's what Kim is. Like, we're on all them sisters' asses. Like Mama Joyce, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no Instagram filter quick enough to keep us off your ass, baby. So we give them a hard time. You give them a hard time. I don't even be paying attention to the heifers. You be keeping me abreast. You're like, she up to it again. Like, is she?
It's just, I feel like I can hold B. Simone accountable and I can hold Kylie Jenner and the KKK sisters accountable.
We can do it all. We've got big minds and big dreams.
Right.
And when is somebody gonna tell B. Simone about like shaving that eyebrow?
I don't know. I'm just like, whatever, let her manifest, you know, whatever.
Marcus Houston defends his engagement to a 19-year-old.
Oh, Lord. That's how old she is?
And he is 38. At 38, the only thing I want to do with the 19-year-old is give them directions somewhere. Like, are you lost, baby? Oh, it's right over there. The Smiths is right over there, across from the Albertsons. That's all I can do.
Crazy.
Not like, like,
I thought he was married.
Like, do you even know how to wash properly at 19? Do you really know? Like, that's the thing. At 38, you're supposed to know better, even if the 19-year-old is interested. It's like, no, that's sweet, but no. I could literally be your father.
Yeah. And they're saying that he was with her before that.
Mm-hmm. Popping up engaged.
A tiger tea.
That child, he slid right under the, he just did. That's what Tiger did.
He did.
It is interesting how he just got away with that. But then again, it was with a Kardashian, so that's 3/5 of a person. Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
What did you say?
Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Oh, happy Juneteenth.
Because it's on Juneteenth.
Future offers to pay his baby mama $1,000 a month.
Now, she turned it down.
As with anyone, like he was just bragging a couple of weeks ago, like how many of his singles went like platinum, like umpteen times platinum. You can't, like, he made these babies. He needs to pay up.
That's the thing. It's like, you know the drill by the, what is this, the 10th baby mama?
I don't know. I lost count. He knows the drill literally. Like, seriously.
It's like, come on.
She wants $53,000 a month.
She should get it as long as she can, because his income is going to go down because he can't tour no more.
Yep. I wish I could do like for 18 years. How much money is that? $53,000 a month times 18 years.
That would be 600,000. 6 times 10 is 6 million. Then add another 8, about 10 million for 18 years. Okay, 11.
Yeah, 11.4 million.
Okay. They're never going to see that much money. They're never going to see that much money. And then also, like, with literally, like, 9 to 10 children, that's $100 million. I don't think Future is going to generate $100 million. So they've got to get that money out.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like the ones that was collecting that good child support before the because trust me, now that the concerts is canceled, he is heading straight to court to get that shit lowered. And quiet as it's kept, she might end up with $1,000 because the gag is he probably has his publishing rights under some type of shell company, so he may not be making that much money on El Papel.
It's their money and they want it now.
They need cash now, and he is J.G. Wentworth.
Sierra's the only one who is like unbothered.
Because her husband has a $100 million guaranteed football contract. And he already got good coin. He don't spend money on chains. All his chains money he invested. I mean, he does make bad investments like buying Sierra her masters because I don't know what you're going to do with them. Ain't nobody listen to that shit no more. I mean, maybe if you get a nostalgia movie, like you might need, rock, star, everybody get on the floor. You might need that, but I'm gonna have a drink too. What kind of wine is that?
It's sake.
Oh.
Lychee sake.
Oh, that sounds nice. I like a lychee.
But like Condola, Sierra is good. With or without it.
Oh, God.
Lil Nas X, he tweets out to Nicki Minaj that he wants to do a feature with her. Like, he wants her on a song of his. Right, I know. So basically what had happened was, let's see.
I've noticed that Nicki Minaj is always at the end of songs so that you can just skip
her. He was basically saying that, like, he lied about being a barb because he had his whole Nicki Minaj fan site. He was afraid people were going to think he was gay. And a fan asked him, like, how come you never claimed her when people asked if he was a barb? Because we all knew you were. And he said he didn't want people to know that he was gay. And someone said being a barb don't make you gay. Okay. It don't put people, well, it don't, but people will assume if you had an entire fan page dedicated to Nicki, you're gay. And the rap music industry ain't exactly built or accepting of gay men yet. Fair. So Nicki responded.
I would say being a barb, it just makes you a bottom. It doesn't make you gay. It just makes you a bottom.
And a terrible person at that, too. So she responded. What did she say? Oh, she said, it was a bit of a sting when you denied being a barb, but I understand. Congratulations on building up your confidence to speak your truth. Like, it's pure Nicki fashion. You gotta kiss the ring. You have to kiss the ring.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that ring she had to buy herself because her man couldn't afford one, because the only man that will put up with you is somebody that just got out of prison. What in the Phaedra Parks hell?
Yeah.
I mean, you have all this money and all this talent, and that's the best you can pull? That's pathetic.
I mean, honestly, the only people that are kissing the ring are barbs and sex offenders at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not shade, it's a fact. It's a fact. Her song, she might have another number one.
Whose song did she hop on this time?
Oh, damn it. It paused. Rainbow Bright.
Oh, somebody said, oh my goodness, speaking of Rainbow Bright, here's Tekashi right now. Tekashi, how did you get onto the property? I'm gonna let you marinate. Let it marinate. I mean, that's where I got the color scheme from, because they had those around before they had Tekashi's.
He's wearing full-on lace fronts these days.
Full-on lace. Well, he definitely gives me a verse tee.
Okay.
He reminds you of the local weed man who like presents straight, but once that door clicks.
Once the door clicks. Oh man. Yeah, she might get the number one. Good for her.
Uh,
They have 4 different versions of that song in iTunes right now.
mm.
4 different versions. The desperation, I tell you.
Cory Booker and Rosario Dawson are moving in together.
They broke up.
Now, apparently, they're moving in together. She's moving to Newark for him.
They seem like the couple that typically invite a third person.
Not a third T.
Like, I don't know. They just seem like a swinger couple.
A couple of what?
Because I know Rosario, I could see her leaning,
Dibbling and dabbling in the lady pond.
Yes. And I mean, Cory Booker, sis, we all know.
He ain't no stranger to a pig.
He just knows not to be out there like Andrew. Yellow.
Exactly. He's a sober T, but I see him giving out non-disclosures as well.
Yes, I think he's smart about it.
Mm-hmm. Also, he probably has like a steady.
I can see that. Well, good for them.
All of them. The ones we see and the ones we don't. Mama June admits to using $2,500 worth of meth a day.
That sounds about right.
How? Like, meth isn't even that expensive. How?
Did she gain the weight back?
I don't know. I ain't looking at the article. I'm just looking at the headline. Like, I don't want to see it.
Oh.
I don't want to look at that. Do you want to look at that?
No. Her poor child. I wonder what happened to Honey Boo Boo.
She has a decent trust, thank goodness, and her other family's looking out for her. She still got the show.
Good. That sounds like an episode, like Whatever Happened to Honey Boo Boo. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Now let's talk about something we could all use more of right now. Sex. Great sex. Now, guys, girls with guys, and guys with guys. Now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed. Listen up, BlueChew.com. That's blue like the color blue. Now, Blue Chew brings you the first chewables with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. You can take them anytime, day or night, even on a full stomach. And since they're chewable, they work up to twice as fast as a pill. So you can be ready whenever an opportunity arises.
Blue Chew is made in the USA. It's prescribed by an online licensed physician, so you don't have to go to the doctor or wait in line. It's even cheaper than a pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet package. No awkwardness, and you don't need to leave the house. If you could benefit from more confidence where it counts, Blue Chew is the fast and easy way to enhance your performance. Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code ROAST. Just pay $5 shipping. Again, that's BLUE Chew.com. Promo code ROAST to try it free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper, faster choice, and we thank them for sponsoring the podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsors, you help make this podcast possible. So please be sure to use our promo code ROAST at BlueChew.com.
Let's start on one housewife that is definitely confirmed to not be coming back to Atlanta, Eva.
The not-so-diva.
Now, are we really surprised? Like, she needed to be off the show. Her time was up.
I will say, I feel like Eva scammed Bravo out of...
She was there for 3 seasons.
She was there for 3 seasons. And
pregnant for 2 of them.
And had 2 free deliveries. Bravo paid for them deliveries. She was like, I'm going to have children. I need some insurance. My husband isn't working. So she was like, hey, I wanted to have some more. This is a perfect time. Bravo's willing to pay me. What the hell?
Now, this is what she said to people. Basically, The article is, I believe my time is up. I'm glad she noticed that too. Like, I'm glad that she realized that your time is up. So she said, I appreciate the bond of friendship that I've made with my castmates and strong personal relationships I have with numerous executives and producers of Bravo.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Ships with who? Didn't nobody fuck with you on the show but tired ass Cynthia, and that was because she was on her way out. She needs to heave ho.
I am thankful for the opportunity I was provided. However, after speaking with my family and representatives, I believe that what I hope to accomplish.
Wait. Hold on. Her family is her representative. That's why she married a lawyer. She needed free representate for that trading career. Child, she ain't nothing but a Cynthia with less accolades.
I look forward to serving the community on Ricky Smiley Morning Show and find other ways to be a voice during this transformational time during our country for people of color.
Okay, Eva. You'll be shady on Ricky Smiley like we shady here, and being shady and giving people an escape is just as important as talking about the issues. But if you're not well versed, like, not an Amanda Seals, maybe it's okay to just give people a little shade, Eva. So I hope you're shady on the show, and good luck.
Lastly, she says her time is up. I have a 6-year-old daughter and 2 young boys still in diapers. They are 24 hours a day, and there is a lot of work to be done. I decided to spend my time and energy focusing on my kids and my community, and not so much the reality show business.
See, that reads to me, they offered you friend of the show, but it wouldn't be enough to get you nanny money, so you like, I gotta look after my own kids. Because I can see her with the day. Me say that, me say that, me say that, me say that, me say that.
Thank you for your services, Eva. 3 seasons. Thank you. Now, goodbye.
That was a wasted peach.
It really was, for 3 seasons.
Almost as bad as Shamari's plum, because they didn't give Shamari a peach. She got a plum.
She got the pit, honestly.
She did.
Yeah. So, speaking of people who aren't coming back, allegedly, according to Love B. Scott, there was an article 2 days ago saying that Nene was fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I feel like there's always this rumor that Nene is fired. Every year, Nene's fired, and every year her antlers clump through the door. So I feel like this. We don't even know if Real Housewives is coming back. So let's see if there's a franchise first. Let's see, like the only thing that was shooting was OC, and they were doing like home shit.
Now, this was an exclusive. So normally, like, B. Scott wouldn't just post something and it's not true.
I think the network put shit out specifically. Like, somebody at Bravo is calling him every 15 minutes. Nene just shit. Just wanted you to know. So, but I feel like people at Bravo will put out misinformation specifically just so that they can throw the blogs off, just so that you never really know what's happening. Oh, wait, hold on. The water horse is making noise.
So many people said the moose is loose. Like, so many people. But they were saying that pickup letters allegedly went out last Friday, and representatives,
I don't buy it. I don't believe pickup letters went out because they don't even know when they're shooting again.
Well, it's because Portia said that she got hers, and she already mentioned that she got hers. That's why. Like, she tweeted, it's like, I will be back for season 13.
Did she post her pickup letter on Instagram with her contract terms and salary? I mean, shit.
Nene's response was basically that evening, she was just laughing, laugh emojis, or whatever. She put child. This morning, she released a statement via People magazine. This is like basically that they have all the rights to Housewives, I guess.
Yeah, NBC owns People. So Nene said to People that the negotiations were still ongoing.
Well, according to her manager,
I'm sorry, it sounds like there's a lot of begging going on because you shouldn't have to negotiate if people pay you what you're worth.
Exactly. I mean, if you're the queen, then you should just have your pickup like Portia did, you know?
Right.
So there is some truth to it, you know? Like, there's basically, she's been offered probably the friend of, and she's probably getting the Vicky treatment. So her manager, Steven Grossman, said that they're having ongoing bigger picture conversations with NBC Universal. And they have not made any decisions regarding next season specifically.
Nene may get her talk show. It may be like I could see like if she's having bigger talks with NBC Universal, Nene is a brand. It would definitely be like I would say like I don't wish ill on the woman. I like making fun of her. I like Nene. Like I would like I feel like we could have a few bottles of wine with Nene and we would have a ball. And I think she would be sweet as pie. Because
well, she'd have to unblock you though.
Well, no, I got a new Twitter account, so now I'm unblocked and I don't do that anymore. Because I used to antagonize celebrities. I'll admit it. But I will say I never knew Tammy Roman was watching my reviews until she retweeted my review and said, shout out to all the sheepdogs in the building. Because I said, that girl, I love you, but that wig make you look like sheepdog. And
oh, wow.
she said, shout out to all the sheepdogs in the building. So she could take a joke. I love that. I think Tammy Roman would be really cool too.
Yeah, I don't think Nene can take a joke though.
I think you're right. Yeah. Well, one, it's like I don't make fun of you. Like, you know how I am in real life. Like, I don't make fun of people to their face. Like, that's not my shtick. Clarify, or behind their back. Like, if I'm actually around you, I try to be nice to you. I try. Sometimes I'm not the nicest person, but I try.
When I heard this story, it's basically her contract ain't ready yet. They're trying to make her a friend of the show. If she comes back, fine. If she don't come back, whatever.
I will say, now that statement I agree with. I will say Nene, it's like now that I'm rewatching season 3, Nene has wanted to do something more than the show for years. She's always low-key wanted to use it as a platform, which is why she's the most famous. She did Broadway. She did the TV shows didn't, go anywhere, but she was on Glee. And she did do, a couple of stints for like a couple of seasons. And she did have her own TV show. And that's more than me. So, and more than a lot of the girls.
Kenya Moore tries to discount Nene's accomplishments so much.
And Kenya Moore doesn't have any accomplishments herself. Girl, you just, slapped your name on somebody's edge cream that they making in the house. That's the only way you're making money. Child, that shit probably made in Sheree's mold-filled edifice.
And can we really say actress? She was more so like a glorified extra.
Wait, who said Kenya was an actress?
Nene had actual roles, like a character that was like consistent throughout the season. Kenya was an extra in movies.
Exactly. Like she, all we remember her is saying, Lionel, I've been waiting for you to dance with me all night. And she was a second fiddle in her own fucking movies. Like she's been playing the side piece for years. And now she's a side piece in her own marriage, apparently. Because I don't know who Mark Daly is booed up with and quarantining with, but it ain't her.
Oh, let me give a shout out to his restaurant. I went somewhere where they catered his food. What's the name of the place?
Koso, Soju, I don't know, something.
Yeah, something. The food was good. It was good. The chicken was amazing. They had some red velvet waffles. I gotta say, the chicken was good. It was flavorful and seasoned.
Ooh.
So I gotta give it to him. So cold. That was some good chicken. I didn't buy it.
How long did it take you to get there?
Oh no, I went to a friend's housewarming in Brooklyn, and he had brunch from SoCo like on his rooftop.
Oh, nice.
So I was just surprised. I was like, wow, this is Kenya Moore's husband restaurant. It was good, y'all. So
Great.
If you're in New York, try it out. The chicken was good. It's hard to make good chicken. I was starving though, but the chicken was good.
Well, I'm sure after, that trek to Brooklyn.
Look, the chicken was so good. It rained that day and we like evacuated the roof. We forgot the food on the rooftop. My friend still ate the chicken. Even though it was rain, he just said, I'm gonna just pop it in the oven.
New York
I'm
City
not gonna
Rain got on the food and he ate it.
I'm not gonna tell nobody who that is, but if you watch,
You know
no
what?
judgment.
We'll find out in a few weeks at the homegoing. I'm gonna send blessings and prayers, honey, blessings and prayers, because that rain, that acid rain.
But yeah,
True story. I was, it was raining and I had on flip flops. The first, like, I didn't know not to wear flip flops in the city because it'll just spontaneously rain, and I had just moved there. And the skin peeled off of my feet for weeks. Like the top of my feet, like where it rained on my feet, the skin peeled off of my feet. I don't fuck with New York rain.
wow. But to finish off this Nene story, it's ongoing. Nobody's gonna know what happens until there's an announcement by Bravo.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, we won't know until we see the cast photo. That's when we know.
Yeah, but I do think they're gonna try to Vicky her because let's just be honest. Like Nene has talked shit about the show. Oh, Takashi really wants to be in this video.
I know.
If we keep track, Nene has talked shit about the show. She put her hands on a cameraman. She talked shit about production, and she did a call to like get Andy Cohen fired. And she walks off the reunion. Like she walks off production like whenever she wants when shit isn't going her way. So I would imagine that they're tired of her. Bravo knows they made a monster.
Oh, Hilaria Baldwin, and people saying she shouldn't have a nanny when she got 4 kids and she's pregnant.
I don't know who that is.
Alec Baldwin's wife.
Oh, okay. I was just like, who the hell is that?
I don't care who you is. If you got 4 kids, you need a nanny. I need a nanny. I really do. Somebody's got to cut up some fruit and bring it to me in the hot tub. Somebody's got to make sure I have my Lunchable and my afternoon nap.
So Sweetie has a new song. Now, see, the problem is it's another sample. It samples what's this guy's name from Cali? Too Short. Shit. Too Short. So it's a Too Short sample. And you know what? I'm gonna just accept that Sweetie makes songs for birds, like she makes bird bops. Like I'm not even mad.
So she's a young Trina.
Well, Sweetie has hits right now. Like that Icy song was a hit. That other song that she had, My Type.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all samples, and I was just really hoping that something original, would be coming from her.
I don't know. Maybe it's best to get some tried and true hits before you start wasting money on original beats that don't do nothing. Because where is Normani?
But you gotta pay for samples. That's why I'm just like, is she making money off these songs?
You don't know how. Now you sample Kaya song for $10,000. Samples ain't going for what they used to. And remember, like we covered that story on this show when Kaya tried to say, "Oh, you didn't pay me and you stole." They put up the receipts for the $10,000. So a Too Short beat, I don't see it going for like hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I would say at most, 10, 20, even 30, like you can make that in a club booking.
Fair.
Add club bookings.
Fair.
Like I would totally do a sample. But then again, I'm not really a musical artist.
But you're good at making original content on your own,
True. I cannot deny.
Like those jingles are really catchy. From the streets of New York City on out to Vegas. Like it's so.
And it also apparently was a magic spell because from the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas.
That's true. Tamar Braxton versus K. Michelle.
Again.
I sent you the video.
After K. Michelle had everybody in the world calling you Janice the Muppet, I wouldn't tangle with that heifer no more. K. Michelle,
So,
you a reed that stick like grits.
so what had happened was,
We can't name a K. Michelle song to save our lives, but we sure know that Tamar Braxton looks like a Muppet.
so what happened was Tamar Braxton was being interviewed by T.S. Madison. And T.S. Madison was asking her about a versus battle. And then she mentioned K. Michelle, like for her to battle. And I'm like, okay.
What? Two hitless wonders trying to get us to listen to their shit on iTunes. That ain't a versus battle. That's a listening party. A versus battle are for established hits that we know about. That bullshit, that's a listening party. That's AOL Music. First listen.
So Tamar, instead of just saying, nah, I don't think so. I don't think that'd be a good idea. She was kind of shady with it. She was doing all types of like extraness. And it came off shady. So K. Michelle like got wind of it and she lit her up. She basically accused, well,
What?
she said it's a known fact that she slept with Jermaine Dupri daddy and got her ass whooped by his wife.
What?
In the elevator, got dragged.
Now, the thing is, I'm sorry, that was the rumor about Candy. Why is everybody fucking Jermaine Dupri's daddy? Because I'm sure he's just as short and bug-eyed too.
But people said it was confirmed. Like some other people said it was true. There was another story saying that like the sisters got involved. I don't know. But she brought that up. She brought back the Muppet joke.
I mean, K. Michelle is a reader and a roaster. I mean, she was a barbecue in a former life, and I think she's going to be a broiler in her next life. Like, she will light that ass up. I don't want none of it with her.
Now, I don't think what Tamar like threw at her warranted that type of backlash. That's what I think. I think it was light shade, but you already know the relationship that you have with somebody.
And,
like you know the girl don't fuck with you.
And K. Michelle is not a light shade type of person.
And Tamar is the throw the rock, hide my hand type person, saying, I didn't shade her. I didn't shade her.
Oh my God, I just realized why we don't need Tamar on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We already have Kenya Moore doing that shit.
But I think, I mean, I don't know. I still would like her for Atlanta, but I'm sure she's not going to be on there without Nene.
No. And I don't know, like, maybe without me, then we'd have the whole Braxton brood. No, thank you. And then they gonna try to act like Tawanda might be pregnant this season. I'm sorry, she ain't had that. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. She done finally found a piece of a man, but I don't think she's having nobody's baby this late. She's done. Like, you don't get your kids to like 13, 14, 15 and then fuck it up by having a new one. You don't do shit like that. I don't see her doing it, and I don't see her being able to afford it.
I was saying that 2 Chainz is being sued for $10 million.
By the Pablo Escobar family. And I'm like, that is not the family to fuck with. Like,
yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm gonna go over here. I'm already out west in their territory.
He's had so much drama with that restaurant, like this past year. He just needs to close it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a restaurant in Atlanta owned by a rapper. It's going to close soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember Ludacris restaurant was closed too.
Like they have like a good 2 years where they lose money and then they're like, okay, we can't do this no more.
Because opening restaurants, you start out in the red.
Yep.
It's a business not everybody can do. Like I applaud Candy. Like she has 3 restaurants now, like, and they make money.
She's got that one in the Phillips Arena, so that was like a huge contract that she won. And also, like, she advertises on Housewives like it's her job because it's her job.
My friend lives near the one that got shot up.
Not shot up. Damn.
Nene said that in an interview, I think.
Well, Nene ain't shit because nobody's going to her store, so they can't get shot up. They're just empty. Somebody in the Instagram chat said, yeah, I go by her place all the time. It's never open.
I mean, all I can see her selling is like white tees and caftans, you know?
Like Kyle Richards. Well, I will see you sooner than Vanderpump Rules sees a full cast.
Oh, good one. I will see you sooner than Nene sees her renewal contract.
Oh. And we ooh.
And we'll see you guys for the 101st episode.
Sure will.